Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Pastor Chris. Y'all already know the vibes. So, what is it that makes the Holy Spirit want to spend more time with us? What is it that invites the Holy Spirit in? Are we making room for the Holy Spirit in our lives? Are we giving him a chance to enjoy himself while he's with us? Or are we making him and forcing him to be exposed to things that God does not enjoy? A lot of times we just live our lives and don't actually consider what it is that God may feel when he's around us. Personally, I want God to find pleasure in being just around me. I want to make sure that I'm an obedient vessel to God and that I'm someone that God sees as his obedient child. I want God to be pleased by my presence, to love to be around me. I want the Holy Spirit to feel comfortable when he's around me. I want the Holy Spirit to feel comfortable when I'm there. A lot of times we do things that God doesn't enjoy. So we indulge in things that are sinful. We indulge in things that God says pull us away from him. And then we don't really consider as much how important it may be to spend time with God. You make room for what you value. If you don't really value God's voice, and you don't really value the Holy Spirit, you don't really value him being close to you, then you won't really take it as seriously when you're just going about your day. But when you're actually thinking of him, when you're actually considering that you might want God to be around you or to be a part of your life, then there are certain things that you'll do to try to make sure that the conditions are met for him to feel pleased by your presence. Something to think about. We're going to talk about that in our Sunday service today in a message called A Friend Indeed. So how do you treat your friends? The people that you really care about, you treat them a certain way. Eventually, if you keep on doing something that annoys a person, then they won't exactly feel as good being around you if you're not apologetic about that thing. If that thing is something that disturbs a person. When there's a person that you care about, when they're your friend or someone that you find important to your life, if you really think that that person is important to you, if you feel that they're important to you, you'll do what it takes to make sure that they feel comfortable around you. You can't just disregard how people feel that are around you. You have to pay attention to certain things. So when it comes to God, he is also a friend. When it comes to the Holy Spirit, he is also a friend, but he's also the friend that sticks closer than a brother, and the Holy Spirit will never leave you. We can walk away from God, but he doesn't walk away from us. So it's important to consider the kind of things that you're doing in your regular life. Like, just consider that, is God pleased with this? Would the Holy Spirit enjoy this? Because he wants to be your friend, not just some genie, but he wants to truly be a part of your life. So I know in my personal life, God is the most important thing to me. So I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything to push him away, but I also want to make sure that he's enjoying himself when he's with me. All right. So I wanted to talk about that today. I love y'all. Everybody take care. Peace out. Hopefully see you soon. We'll talk about it.